Hey guys, it's Bridget with San Diego Seed Company. Today I want to talk about 4 o'clocks, a very overlooked and misunderstood flower. It's so easy to grow. Lots of really neat things happen with this flower, and I'm going to jump into all of that in this video. But before I do so, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you're notified anytime we put out a video. So let's jump into it. So 4 o'clocks are a very interesting flower, and they get a really bad rap. In the gardening circles, some, more snooty gardeners, I would say, really think that 4 o'clocks are a weed. And, whether or not it's a weed is totally your opinion. So 4 o'clocks produce these really pretty tropical-like flowers that open up and look kind of like a baby hibiscus. What's really cool about these flowers too is they're very promiscuous. They will cross-pollinate with other colored flowers of 4 o'clocks very easily. So for example, if you were to plant 4 o'clocks in your garden, we have a color mix. You will see in just 1 or 2 years, they will actually start to cross, and you'll see the white flowers next to the pink flowers will actually start to become maybe white flowers with pink swirls, or pink flowers with white swirls. You'll just notice that they are cross-pollinating, and it's really cool because you can watch them change over time. They are a very easy plant to grow. As you can see here, we've got a plant that has been here for several years and actually needs to get cut back. So, well, look at that guy, they're falling apart. So these were planted a few years ago. They grow very easily. You can see the new beautiful growth here. And then you can see flowers happening. So here's a white flower. And then you can see the seeds. So the seeds are these very large and easy to grow seeds. And they will produce a lot of seeds in your garden, which you can spread around if you wish. You can throw them in, I like to grow them in kind of marginalized areas in my garden because the plant can get kind of big. I wouldn't grow it in prime real estate, and they grow easily in any condition. So I do want to show you how you care for them. So the seeds you can plant anywhere in the garden as long as they get a little bit of moisture. You'll notice that they'll take off. After they grow for a year or two, you do want to cut them all the way back. So I'm actually going to cut these guys way down here and pull out some of these rotten pieces. Why? Because I have new growth here. And what's really cool about 4 o'clocks is they actually grow by little pieces of roots here. So these guys you can easily transplant anywhere in the garden, and you'll see I can pull them up. And so it's a very aggressive growing plant, which is probably part of the reason why some gardeners give it a bad rap. But all in all, it grows so easily and produces beautiful flowers, and they open up in the afternoon. That is why they're called 4 o'clocks. It's a cute name for these flowers. They easily cross-pollinate, and they just make for great borders. You do want to stay on top of pruning them. You can see here that these guys look a little bit better. Over here we have even more, and I can prune them all the way down to the ground because they grow so quickly. Oh, look, here's some yellow ones. They grow so quickly and so easily, you really can't mess them up. I'm going to prune them right here, right next to where I see this new growth. That's where I'm going to go ahead and prune them. You can see here, new growth here. I'm going to prune right above them. Right now, during this time of the year, they tend to look a little raggedy because the days are short, but come springtime, this whole area is going to totally explode, and you can watch the yellow, the white, the pink flowers all cross-pollinate and make new colored blooms. If you have kids that are into gardening, or you're doing community gardening or gardening with any younger kids, I highly recommend planting these flowers and then taking the time to document how the flowers change. It's a really cool science project in cross-pollination and how plants change over time. So again, 4 o'clocks, they get a bad rap, but they grow so easily, and if you've got an area in the garden that you want to grow something that's pretty and totally low maintenance, 4 o'clocks are the plant for you.